Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So today, rather unshaven, it is what it is, and we're out in the garden because it's absolutely roasting in the beer room, and it's bloody roasting in the house as well. So the garden's quite nice. Plus the silver birch, the Betula pendula of next doors is blocking the nosy arse neighbours across there from looking in. So yeah, that's good, isn't it? And they're not in, and they've closed their curtains. He's a hermit. And they're decent. So yeah, I'm in the garden. So I'm here for a review, and I have no idea about the beer myself. It's called Kozel, and it's called Kozel 1874 Lazak, and it's Vel Kopopofich. Yeah, whatever that means. 4.6% ABV apparently. So yeah, not the strongest of beers. Bloody hell, I don't know. That'd have gone for a stronger beer. Oh, and there you go. So, oh, yeah, Coronation Street's on, so that's my cue to come in the garden and do a beer review because I'm not watching that shite. I've just watched Emmerdale Farm and that was bad enough. So, yeah. Can't be done with all the inbreeding and people getting murdered. Fucking hell, eh? It's the worst place to live in the world, isn't it? Coro or Emmerdale Farm. Literally, people getting murdered every single week or every other week. Gotta be honest, I've never heard of anybody getting murdered around here. Although technically we have actually, yeah. On a serious note, we had a lad stabbed to death around the corner, literally outside my sister's when she lived there. And I'm sure he was actually a nice lad as well, so yeah. But anyway, looks like a golden pour, straw to golden pour, plenty of carbonation, white head. I'm sure this is actually a Polish beer. Although I can't read the writing, so PL, dot PL, yeah, Polish. And I got there in the end. So yeah, basically a Polish sessionable lager at 4.6%. So there we go. Oh, temperature's calming down. It's still very warm outside. And a lot warmer in the shed and a lot warmer in the house as well. Funnily enough, no one's put the aircon on to cool the front room down, which in hot weather you'd have thought they would have done, but no, they haven't. So quite a typical lager malt nose on this, getting like aromas of grass and hay and that sort of thing. 4.6%, it's very sessionable. I've actually never heard of Kozel before, so new beer for me. Got this from the Polish beer shop facing Lidl in Bulwell in Nottingham. Yep, I haven't got a clue what it's called, I've already forgot. Oh, by Jove, that's tasting well. So, Polish beer review, it gives me the chance to drink a beer and not give a flying fuck what I'm saying, because it is what it is. Um, oh, it's the end of another week, Friday night. My anxiety levels are starting to return to somewhat near normal. Still a little bit anxious, waiting for the next, bit of bollocks from the four-letter word beginning with W, ending in K. With O in the middle. But yeah, still waiting to see what comes next. When someone's got when there's something going off, and there's something going off, and just waiting to see what idiocy is coming next, and I'm wholly prepared and waiting. So in any job, you do not give them any movement. The fact of the matter is, you know, I do beer reviews, but I'm super hard working. I don't talk to a lot of people, especially if I don't trust them. You know, once the trust is gone, I won't talk to people I don't trust. I certainly won't say anything to them, and communication will be as minimal as it needs to be. Yeah, and yeah, and at some stage they will know this, and any more conversations, and I will be very careful what I say, obviously, you know. But at some stage, you know, one has to push a few buttons. But we'll see where that goes, you know. But we are a week away from Nottingham Craft Beer Festival. 2 years ago, I went on my own. Got fucking ratted. I didn't think I was that drunk, to be fair, but yeah, maybe I was. And I walked home, and I literally zigzagging across the city for 5 hours. God knows. And apparently, from what I can tell on Google, I fell over. And then I was, you know, my head was all over the place. I zigzagged across the city. Then at a point, I must have fell over a couple of times more. And then I managed to know where I was. You know, the brain woke up. And it's like, where the fuck am I? And I started to walk, realised that I'm on a certain area, started to walk home, got home. So I left the beer festival at 11, got home at 4:45 in the morning, and walked in the multiple missed calls, although the phone was smashed anyway, so, you know, I wouldn't have got the missed calls. Multiple missed calls, and got home and walked to the door. Wife's there and son's there to give me a bollocking. You know, they're worried out their minds. Fair play on that. And you know, they whizzed me over to Nottingham Queen's Medical Centre. There for 11 hours. Blood all the way down. Bleed on the brain. What the fuck was that? Was that a cat in the garden? The dogs chased the cat. Something just whizzed by me and jumped up the fence. Didn't even see it. Dog's like walking around. What the fuck was that? Cheeky bastard cat. Hey? Fucking thing. Yeah, bleed on the brain, bad wrist. Had my wrist in a lock for 3 months. Had a bump here where the blood round about here. I look like something from, I don't know, some sort of religion where they have a thing that bumps out. Dog's still walking around thinking, did I miss something? Fucking daft twat. And yeah, I was lucky really. Could have been much worse. So I'm going again this year. Last year we went, it was a muted affair, it really was. It wasn't that great. Literally there for 3 hours, walked and had to go. And it's like, I'm not even partying yet, you know, party. So this year we're going early doors. Got me and Keith and a load of the beer people off the internet. Should be a fucking right laugh. 5 or 6 hours downtown. I'll be ratted come 5 o'clock. Come home, fall on the settee, fall asleep, job's good, and hopefully not do anything to upset anybody. And not say anything I shouldn't say, but you know, these things do happen. But yeah, learnt me a lot of lessons. Took me a long time to go out on my own again And even now, I don't really go out on my own anymore. Falling over, nearly being very, 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 could have been much worse. And it learnt me a valuable lesson that kind of, when I've had a drink, I'll have more drinks, and then, I need to stop. And yeah, I can be a naughty boy. And yeah, especially when it comes to big imperial starts. Yeah, the body says no, the brain says yeah, fuck it, woof, get down, you. But there you go. Yeah, bit of reminiscing there. 2 years ago, I knew our wedding vows as well. So this is tasting okay. It's an easy drinking Polish lager beer, whatever you want to call it. It's a lager. Around the world they call it beer. In this, for me, it's a lager. Lagers, beers, beer. Real ales. It's going down well. It's 4.6% is a sessionable lager. It tastes nicer than lots of the drivel on our shelves, lots of the stuff that's been reduced, and it don't taste the same anymore. I mean, I'll do a review at some stage, but I had a Strongbow Dark Fruit tonight, and it's like, I've not had it for donkey's years, and now it's like piss water. And it's like, what have you done to your brands? And Strongbow is Heineken, so oof, not good. But obviously that's up to them. They would do what they do, and reap the consequences, I suppose. But yeah, it's enjoyable. I'm enjoying it. I've only got another 30 seconds or so. So, would I drink this again? Yeah, I'd drink it if it was out and about locally. I'm literally never going to see this local, doubt ever. But if I was to see it, I would have another pop. For me, lovely sessionable lager, Polish lager beer, whatever you want to call it, world lager. Against other lagers, out of 5 for me. In 2025, 4.3 out of 5. It was easy drinking and quaffable. And that is my review. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.